And I wanted to start right away with the leading part of the survey that talked about digital transformation as being the top priority. And maybe we could just go into a couple of thoughts around what are you seeing? So it's easy to find. I mean, you and I could search in 2 minutes, we could find 100 references from leading prognosticators and enterprises about the idea that digital transformation is real, necessary, beneficial when done right, et cetera, et cetera. But what are some of the kind of things that you're seeing other than affirmation from some of the enterprises that you work with?
Well, the survey data really highlighted a few things about digital transformation that just weren't true before last year. So last year was a tumultuous year in the extreme for IT departments and for businesses in general. And two big things happened. Workers moved where they did their jobs, what tools they used, everything, right, changed. And then customers moved too. They changed their behaviors and wanted to be served at home, served virtually. And so it made digital transformation went from, it really important, but something you could still wait. You had you could always put it off a year or two if you really had to. At least it felt that way.
Right.
It wasn't actually true, but it felt that way. The survey showed that CIOs are looking to grapple with digital transformation as their top priority in 2021 in terms of where they're putting their money and time, was what the survey said.
Yep.
As well as they wanted to see results from that in the first 6 months of this year. That's a really sharp turnaround because we've been forced to this hole to say, if you want to survive, you have to crawl through this hole and serve people, your workers and your customers, very differently overnight. And we did that, but we did it very badly in most cases. It was hasty.
Right.
And although I didn't hear about any major disruptions after the first couple of months from all the CIOs I've been speaking with, everyone kind of believes it's still not optimal, that we're spending all our time in these Zoom calls, these video meetings that don't allow us to get actual work done. Productivity's up, by the way, universally. Everyone said productivity's up, but we have to rethink this new hybrid work is the future. We need to do a better job than what we have. I think virtually everyone agrees with that. So,
yeah.
And because they need to do it so much more efficiently, like IT support, one of the things that was in the survey is that IT support is greatly challenged by this sudden shift and this highly variable world out there now, right? Instead of having this environment you control, everyone's working in an environment you don't really control, right?
Right.
IT support's gone off the charts. I had several other reports that confirm that most workers feel like they're not getting their problems solved and not getting them solved quickly, and IT doesn't have what they need to support that. So there has to be some kind of transformation of IT at the very least, and probably transformation of work. So and the data says we're looking to see results on this in the first 6 months of this year. That shows you that we're right at the crux right now.
Yeah, and that's really aggressive. I mean, I agree with you. It's an amazing turnaround and much needed. And in fact, I agree with virtually every point that you made there, especially about how most people looked at it as if it was something they could put off until next quarter.
You always had a little bit of time. You felt like if you didn't get it, if you can kick the can.
Right.
Now everyone's looking at it. All I'm seeing is everyone doing it right now. They're just doing it because they have to if they want to survive.
That's right.